Well, and my goal is really to have a community here. You know, I want to have a community house here with a packing house and then a commercial kitchen, so that we can begin to develop like value-added products that can bring, you know, more sustainability for the community members. I want to have you know, housing for the people who work here in the farm. I want to put an orchard, you know, where you see here down the middle there's a riverbed, a riparian bed, and we should actually take a moment once the reporter leaves, go down the middle of there, and there I want to have a very unusual orchard, which is basically a riparian orchard, and which is, we don't change the contours or the shapes of the riparian way, but we leverage it, and we grow food, and we do drip irrigation there. And then here we're going to have basically all organic vegetables, and on the other side of over there we'll also do organic vegetables. And then I think that that way we will have a vibrant community here. You know, my goal is this place is a complete contrast to what we had in South Central, right? There was noise and you know, just constant noise. Here I don't think we've seen another person for about a half an hour, right? And I think that it will be a place where people can come and find solace, you know. And I think that that's something that's very much needed, you know, such a contrast going from South Central to this, you know.
You were mentioning solar power earlier. What was your plan for that? My goal in the discussions we've been having is really to leverage, you know, something that we have in the nature here, which is the sun, you know, put in renewable energy that can help offset the cost of pumping the water off the ground. So by doing net metering, you know, pushing electricity back into the grid, so that we can subsidize basically our water supply by the use of a renewable energy form. Ideally, my ultimate goal was that I was trying to do a hybrid system here, which I was not able to do because of just, you know, not being able to get all of the equipment. But I wanted to do a hybrid system, which was, you know, to have an electric motor, have a diesel motor with a transfer gear, to be able to grow our own fuel and then run the pump that way too. And I may have to wait a couple of years for that, but I haven't completely given up on it. We're not known for giving up. But I think this is, you know, this is real. It's something that's going to feed real people. You know, we have a greater base of support in LA and Bakersfield than we ever had, because we impact people. We're doing positive things in our community. And I think the community, as you've seen, you know, working with these other companies, they've all responded to the work that we're doing. You know, it's like we were written off as like, oh, these guys are a bunch of, you know, just hellraisers, but we're really not. We really are concerned about what we're trying to do. We're trying to do, you know, improve the quality of life for the people who work. We're trying to improve the environment, improve the water, improve the air, and I think that this is something that we can be a model for the rest of the valley, to say, hey, you know, these guys who, you know, there's no excuse, right? We had nothing, we showed up here with nothing, and we are trying to make something happen, you know, just on sheer will and ideology. And if we have growers who are making millions and millions of dollars, they have an obligation to the environment, they have an obligation to their neighbors, and they have an obligation to the people who consume their products, that they need to basically also, you know, move with us, follow us. This the installation was done by Farm Pump and Irrigation. Mr. John Gargan basically came out and he already did the platform that was broken. So this platform will basically support the well here. He's going to put 200 feet of 8-inch pipe down this the well. And then we got ITT Gould to basically donate us the pump that goes down, and Emerson Motors is donating the motor that will basically run the pump to get the water out, so we can irrigate this farmland. We're also working with Rain for Rent, and hopefully they can help us, you know, figure out how to maximize our irrigation capacity. And then, you know, we're working with another company who is going to do the installation for the electrical, and we're working with you guys to see how we can leverage
you know, the solar energy to make this happen, you know.